Remember that you work at the pace and the level that is comfortable for you. If I say 8 more and you're already shaking, take a break. Yes? And then maybe you can do the last 4, or maybe you're just done with that exercise. There's no extra credit in going too far, because then you are losing form, and that's when you have a chance of injury. We don't want that. So we'll start out with no weights, and then we will progress on to weights. Here we go. Tap side to side. Today is going to also incorporate some balance work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee in and tap, same knee. So you have that moment of balance right here, and again, and 2 more, and hold and out. Let's go to the other side. Find your focal point. Bring your knee in, bring your knee in. When you're ready, add those arms. Up, up, up. Good. 4 more, please. 4, 3, 2, and out. And sit back, lift the knee, sit back, lift the knee. You don't need to be in a full squat yet. If you don't need the hands on the thighs for upper body support, bring those hands out in front of you. You can press your hands together, get a little chest and shoulders in there. Yes? Welcome in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And can you hold that? Oh, balance right away. Pull up nice and tall. Tap that toe on the floor if you need to be there. And tap forward. I'm going to scoot back so you can see my feet. Tap forward, tap back. Tap forward, tap back. So that tap of the toe, you're really putting almost no weight on it. Yes? And when you're ready, it stays in the air. 2 more, please. 1 more. Your hip flexor and your quads are working, yes? And your core is working because of the balance component. Let's step off to the other side. Are you ready? And bring it in. Here we go. Tap front, front, center. So you might start by putting your whole foot down, then try to keep your weight in this leg and take less of a step and more of a tap. And as you get more comfortable, that tap gets lighter. Yes. And once you're ready, maybe not today, might be another day. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. We're going to do almost the same thing, but to the back. So we're going to tap back, center, back, center. I just turned on a diagonal so you have an idea what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to tell when I'm straight forward. Yes. So you're pulled in nice and tall. So your focal point should be out in front of you. So when you're ready, can you take your foot off the floor? Maybe yes, maybe no. This one's harder At least for me it is. 2 more, please. 1 more. And good. Let's try the other side. Be close to the wall in case you need it, and always feel free to just put your foot down if you need. Yes? Tap back, center, back, center. Got it? Find a focal point out in front of you. And when you're ready, can you take that foot off the floor? Maybe yes, maybe no today. Yep. Extend that leg behind you. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're winding all up or into our hips, warming up and through our hips and through our legs. And we're going to pick up our weights. I'm going to use a medium size today. These look huge, but they're actually 5 pounds. Sometimes the bigger they are, they're not that heavy. I have a smaller. Why is that beeping when there's not a thing in there?
I thought that was mine, dude.
I think it's mine. All right. So right here, heel down to the floor. Your left leg is forward. Your left hand is on your left leg, and lean slightly forward so you have support on the top of that thigh. Reach forward. Notice my palm is faced in toward my body, and I pull and pull and pull and pull. 4 more. That elbow is wide. Chest is not turning, shoulders are not turning. 1 more. Excellent. Give me a thumbs up. So now your hand is facing in toward your knee, and now give me a curve through that arm. Make sure the shoulder still stays down. Please don't go up here. And open and close. Open and close. Open and close. And open. 4 more, please. 4. How are we doing with this? Squeeze that shoulder blade back. That shoulder blade is what retracts your arm and pulls it back. 1, and well done. Let's switch. So other side, step back. Right hand on the right thigh, slight lean forward, pull that belly in. Palm faces in toward you. You're pulling the elbow wide and right up toward your shoulder. You'll notice I'm not pulling my elbow back. It's right here. Yes? Four more, please. And 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Turn that palm so it faces in and curve. Make sure the shoulders stay down. We open and close. We could stand straight up and just work the shoulders. That lean forward gets us into our back, into postural muscles. You have 4 more if you can. 4. This is a slow and controlled movement. 2 more, please. And 1 more. Well done. How'd that feel? Go ahead and set those weights down. Okay, I would like you to actually be next to a wall, or you could grab onto a chair. So if you happen to be in a space where you're not near a wall, you can grab onto the back of a sofa, a countertop, or it could be a chair. And I want you to step back. See how big of a step I took? Yes. Stay right there, pull in nice and tight. Pull in, stay right here. So I'm not going up and down, I'm staying down. Reach back as far as you can with that toe. Squeeze with your glutes, pull in. Imagine you need to reach something and you can't use your arms, so you're reaching back with your toe to drag it in toward you. Yes? 4 more, please. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's switch sides. And you just switch legs. Yes? So take that step back. Big long step. Reach way, way back. This isn't a big long step. Your legs should be fully extended. And then drag in. Can you pull your belly in tighter as you drag that leg forward? Reach, drag, reach, drag, reach, drag. Last 2, last 1. How did you do? Stand up nice and tall. So by staying low, you are really staying into these muscles in the back of your leg, still hanging onto the chair or the wall. Lift. So your weight is on your inside foot that's closest to the wall or your balance, point of balance. Please don't tip in toward it. Nice and tall. Soften this knee that you're standing on. Bring your knee forward. Hold it right there. Pull your belly in nice and tight. So it shouldn't be there, nor should it be there. Hold up nice and tight. Your pelvis is in neutral. And knee, straight, knee, tap. Knee, straight, knee, and tap. Knee, straight, knee, and tap. Knee, straighten, and tap down. 4 more, please. So now we're working more the hip flexor and the quadriceps. We were into the glutes and the hamstrings. You only have 1 more, please. Up and out and in and down. So that these are the quads, front. These are the hamstrings, the back. Yes? Let's switch. So you could be here, or you could turn around, or you could be here. So make sure you stand up tall, soften the knee, pelvis in neutral, taller, 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 and lift. Hold it there. Feeling good? And you extend, bend, tap. Extend, bend, tap. Can you see how gently I'm putting my toe down? I'm putting almost no weight on it, so my leg's not really getting much of a chance to take a break. 4 more. Beep yourself. 3, 2, last 1, and excellent. How did that feel? Let's pick up our weights, please, 1 more time. We're going to use that imaginary panini press, pushing your abs and your back toward each other. Your pelvis stays in neutral, not neutral, not neutral, neutral. Yes? Don't spill the soup out of the front or the back of your pelvic bowl. So right here, bend. Hands are at 90 degrees. Yes, elbows bent. Just push those elbows forward. Pull those elbows back. Using the chest, front of the shoulders. Use the back and the back of the shoulders. Push forward and pull back. You should also be using your core. So you should not have any of this happening. Stable through your spine, making your abs and back all work together. 2 more, please. 2 and 1. Excellent. Release. Palms out. And lift away. As you do that, make sure you didn't collapse. Lift up Floyd. Shoulders down. I would much rather see your arms lower and the chest stay high than see you try to get higher and collapse. That's the big no. So stay high. Yes. Lifted with the chest. Good. 2 more. Those palms are facing forward. 1 more. Bend. Tuck. And lower. Right there. Now pull that belly in really tight again. Lift. Halfway down. Lift. Halfway down. Lift. Halfway down. Keep that chest up. Keep the shoulders back and down. And lower. Halfway up. Lower and halfway up. 2 more, please. Last one. And all the way up, all the way down. 3 more. All the way up, all the way down. 2 more. All the way up and all the way down. Last one, all the way up and all the way down. And excellent. All right, weights go down. All right, we're going to get through the back of the leg once again, but we're also going to get the side. We're going to get into the medial as well as posterior. So when I turn directly to the side, this would be a side extension. This would be a back extension. I want you to take a diagonal. Can you see the difference between straight to the side and straight to the back and diagonal? So that's where I would like you to be, please. And I want you to start by sitting into about a half squat and pull in really tight. You've got your hand available for your balance buddy. From there, take that foot out. Take it on that diagonal. In, out, in, out, in, out, in. 4 more. 3, 2. Stay there. I want you to lift and pull, and lift and pull, and lift and pull. 1 more. Lift and pull. You may have noticed this leg working as well, yes? By staying in that lowered position. Let's go to the other side. Start in that little half squat. Hold in nice and tight. Extend not straight to the side, diagonal back, pull. Diagonal back, pull. Diagonal back, pull. 4, 3, 2. Stay there. Lift and pull. Extend. Lift and pull. Extend. Lift and pull. Extend. Last one and well done. Come on up. Oh, hello legs. Feeling pretty good? We're going to pick up our weights 1 more time. Triceps. All right. Right here. So if your shoulders will bear it, you can lift your elbow high and keep that elbow in place in the air as you extend. For some people, that is just a lot of stress on the shoulder. You can pin that elbow right next to your ribs. Relax that shoulder down. Press straight back. You'll be using just a little bit less gravity, but hey, if it works without stressing your shoulder, that's much better, yes? So do what works for you. 4 more, please. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right there. Turn your palm so that it faces the ceiling. Good. And lift. 3, 2, release. Push it the whole arm back and lift. 3, 2, release. Whole arm back. Lift. 3, 2, one more time, please. That whole arm pulls back, then lift. 3, 2, and let's switch. So we start with just the triceps. Could you feel how you were getting into the shoulder and lats as well as the triceps there? So either here or here, up to you. Press back and press back. Squeeze it back. What are you squeezing? Not your hand. You're squeezing right here, back of that arm. 3, 2, 1. Turn that palm up. Lift. 2, 1. Release the whole arm. Whole arm pulls back and lift, 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 and whole arm pulls back and lift, 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 release. One more time, whole arm pulls back and lift, 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 and relax. All right, weights go down. We're going to either the floor or chair. I'm going to adjust my camera. Make sure you can see both. Oops. Thank you, everyone. I am really enjoying my new webcam. I think it makes a huge difference. At least it does for me. And a much clearer picture as long as I have a good internet connection. So hands are behind those knees. Pull yourself up so you're not rounded, you're not sitting on your tailbone. Pull yourself up, feel yourself roll over, clunk, clunk onto those both hip sits bones, yes? And hands here to help pull you up. Make sure those shoulders come down. Think of your shoulder blades reaching down here for these imaginary back pockets. Head up. If you're in the chair, you're doing the exact same thing. You're sitting in the chair, feet planted on the floor, legs at about 90 degrees, and hands behind those thighs. Reach out forward. Hold that, count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms go wide. 8, make sure this doesn't happen. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. So that you were using your abdominals, your hip flexors were working to help keep you up nice and tall. I'll do the next one in the chair. So if that was easy peasy for you, rather than sitting up nice and tall and straight, I would like you to not straighten your arms, but go about halfway. So that's maybe a 1 or 2 inch tilt, but you're still not rounding onto your tailbone. You're still lifted tall through your spine, and you release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms wide. 8, 7, lift that chest toward the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, arms up. If your arms don't like to go above your head, just there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Everybody sit tall. For the rotation and working into the obliques, it happens from this. The elbow pulling back is secondary. So it happens right there. Yes? So option 1 is you stay tall. That arm stays parallel to the floor. Option 2, you're going to lean slightly back and that elbow is going to go toward the floor. Whichever works for you. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So you should feel that all the way around here. We're using those muscles that wrap our waist in our obliques to pull us around. On the floor, same thing. Sit up nice and tall. Reach out, make sure those shoulders are down. Option 1, the arms stay parallel with the floor. Yes? Option 2, as you rotate, that elbow comes, which means your shoulders are tilting toward the floor. It's not there. 4, 3, 2, 1. How did we do? You feeling good? All right. If you're on the floor, you're going flat on your back. Let me check my timing. Ah, yes. We've got 3 minutes. So if you're on the floor, you're flat on your back. Your hands are right above your head. Option number 1, you just lift your head and shoulders from the floor. That is going to take your hands toward your knees. I will demonstrate. You keep doing that if you're on the floor. If you're in the chair, you're right here and your arms are straight out in front of you. And you contract your abdominals to bring your head and shoulders forward. And the hands will again go toward the knees. Everybody do 4 more, please. 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Take a deep breath and exhale. Option 1, one knee comes up. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Make sure that your spine stays nice and stable. What I don't want to see is this. And what you don't want to feel, can you see what's happening with my back as my leg lowers? So using these muscles to keep this down, the weight of the leg isn't going to pull my back up. Yes? So option 1. Option 2, you still only move one leg. You just don't have that stabilizer on the floor anymore. Plus you have a little bit of extra weight of that leg. Yes? You do 8 on one side, 8 on the other. If you happen to be in a chair, you just start right here. Make sure as you extend, there's no rock back onto your tailbone. So down and up and down. Stay taller, taller, taller still. As tall as you can be. And make sure you do the other leg. Feel free to take breaks in between. I will allow that. You can get a drink. That sounds good. All right, last little bit. and we combine it all. So you could be right here, or right here, or you could remain right there. So we would go up and inside of the knee, outside of the knee, to the center and switch legs. Center, inside of the knee, outside of the knee, and center, switch legs. It's the exact same thing in the chair. And center, inside of the knee, outside of the knee, center, center, inside of the knee, outside of the knee, center. All right, feeling good? Guess what? Time to stretch. Beautiful work today. All right, if you're in the chair, just extend one leg forward, hinge forward. If you're sitting on the floor, you do the exact same thing, but rather than the leg here, just take it out to the side into a figure 4, and you hinge forward. So we're all stretching the back of the leg. You might feel a little through your back as well. It should feel good. Stretches should always feel good. So if they aren't feeling good, if they feel really tight and everything's shaking, ease off. Take it to the edge of the shake, but not into the shake zone. That's your muscle fighting it. You're taking it too far, so your muscle's fighting it. Ease off till you just get to the edge of that shake zone, so the muscle's not fighting against the stretch, and keep breathing through it. And then if you want to go farther, you'll notice that once you've sat there for a while, the tension is gone, and that's when you can go farther and hold it. And you don't need to bounce. You don't need to move anything. You just need to hold and breathe. You're taking oxygen into those muscles, which is what they need. Let's switch sides. So sit nice and tall and just hinge forward. You can reach for your toes. Some of you can reach the toes and pull them toward you. Some of you would just reach toward them. It does. Just be where you are. You could just relax your arm down. Try to keep your spine long. Holding it. Breathing through that stretch. When you feel that tension has eased off, that's when you can push a little deeper into that stretch. Does anybody here have super tight hamstrings? I saw that nod, Sammy. This is how you get it, not by trying to do something super ballistic, just holding. When you feel the tension ease, that's when you go a little deeper. So if you really want to work on your flexibility, you'll want to hold your stretches for a minute, extend it to 2 minutes. It seems like a short time, but when you're holding a stretch for over a minute, it feels like a really long time. All right. Bending that top leg, grab the foot and pull your heel toward your seat. And once again, if you're in the chair, it's the one cheek on, one cheek off. Hold on to the back and just slide the foot behind you as you keep the hips facing straight forward. Keep that chest up. So we're opening up the front of the hip and the front of the leg We just did the hamstring stretch. Now we're doing the quads and the hip flexors. Very nice. Let's switch and do the other side. Really important, please don't be here. All right? That's really hard on your vertebrae through your neck, your cervical vertebrae. So rest your head down, right on your arm. And hold that. Very good. Oh, and release. And I kicked over my water. Luckily I have a lid. All right, let's come on up. Take a deep breath. Push forward. Open, open, open. Take those hands right behind you. Knuckles into the mat. And just push down as you pull your shoulder blades back. Think of pulling your elbows toward each other. You would do the same thing in the chair, but you could just grab the seat of the chair and pull your elbows toward each other and lift up that chest. Release, give yourself a big hug, pull those elbows down. Open wide, recross. Non-dominant arm on top. And open, open, open. And lift. Pat yourself on the back. Push that up or in toward the center of your head. That opens all the way up, 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 and through your triceps. Let's try the other side. Tap, lift up. I guess I need a new battery in my fire extinguisher or my smoke detector. And that is it for today. Happy Monday. Thank you for being here. Now I need to readjust. We got through it. Happy Monday. Whew, that was a good one. We'll see you next time.